Alright, it's okay on my phone call. And let's take care of this. Let's do this. Finny, 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 finny. Alright. Fucking like sticky, 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 sticky situation. Oh, don't you love my voice? I got sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. I got you, babe. I know that's not how it goes, but what then you say? What can make me feel this way, my girl? Talk about my girl, my girl. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Troopaloops. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. My shirt, everything's rolling up all over me. Rolling on out to the east side. When I got bum, bum, bum on my mind. All right. We just did Earth. We started at what, 23? I gotta go back in and timestamp that. Happy Sunday. I know, I just had like 100 of you watching, so I just really want to bounce into it, but I'll give you guys a minute. I'm so crampy. Didn't I just say that in my last one? It's like, I'm good, and then I sit down and I'm like, crampy. What's the date? The 18th? You shouldn't be crampy right now. I'm just drawing weird triangles here. It reminds me of candy corn, but it also reminds me of like teepees or trees or a map. So I don't know if you're trying to map something out. I don't know. It almost reminds me of like monumental things like on a map. So like here's the forest, but like it should be like a state park, but I feel like I don't know why I'm burping right now. I feel like it's a spot on the map. I don't know, a destination. I don't know if you're mapping something out, plotting something out. We did have a situation with Earth that I just did where there was a feminine plotting a situation. I don't think that's it though. Family plot, I know. I don't think it has to do with death. It's something on a map because I can see other things around. So I don't know what on a map that would represent besides like a monument. You know how like elements, like if you see water, it will have like water. Where's my laptop? Maybe I can do some detective work. Because this has to do with a map. Are you all searching for a pot of gold? Y'all gonna go dig up some money? What's going down? What's going down? Oh, yep, not watching that right now. I fell asleep watching that. I totally binged watched Baker and The Beauty. Loved it. Netflix. Okay. How would I do that? Symbols on map. I don't know. Here we go, symbols on a map. There's one, there's camping. There's H, what's that for? House? That's for a road. I need something that has triangles in it. How do I blow this up? Let me just look at, holy shit. I mean, I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Do you see this? So I have a triangle with like 3 lines in it. Landforms, rocks, and boulders. Okay, so it could be a boulder. It could be a boulder cluster. It might be a boulder cluster. Like what would be, because I am feeling like, I did say forest, right? So, a boulder, that can represent so many things, guys. Like a landslide. I mean, it could literally represent so many things. But I was thinking of a forest, so a boulder, I guess. Let me look up the symbolic meaning. The fuck you mean not right now? What do you mean hold on? I'm not holding on. Yeah, see, what is happening here? The fuck? What are you, sticky with the delete button? A boulder, an opal stone, it's said to boost up the inner energies and emotional security. It can also bring inner beauty to a person due to mystical and emotional energies. It's good for your aura, spiritual development, and past life recall. So opal, if you have opal, it might be really good to have some opal around you this week. But it is a boost, okay? It's also boulder balancing. You know how we see like the, it's a rock fragment. If you see a boulder in your dream, it symbolizes a major obstacle or a problem. So you got a big obstacle in your way. Great. This week is just not the best week, guys. I hate to say that. And if you're having a great week, great. This reading is not for you, but I'm telling you, all the readings generated for this week is just not good. Okay, so you got a big challenge in front of you. But again, I saw the boulder, right? So I don't know if you're going hiking or anything like that, be aware of that. It just could, I literally feel like it pulled me to the maps. So it's something to do with a map. You're mapping something out, something, okay? Plotting, getting ducks in a row, however you want to look at something. But then it did bring me to the symbols, and the symbol is a boulder, okay? So like a mountain, but a boulder, okay? So And then the symbolic meaning of it is it can be a really good thing, but to me it's that was referring to the opal stone, okay? And we're not referring to stones right now. We're referring to a boulder, okay? So there is a challenge in front of you. But when are we not challenged, guys? And why does my shirt keep fucking riding up on me? I don't even understand what's happening here. Okay, so anywho. Okay, you're gonna do that? I'm gonna have to do that. All right, so we're good. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, let's look at your overall energy, okay? Keep sliding. Ugh, what the heck? Okay, jeez Louise. It's a little crooked, but you're not sliding, right? So yeah, if you have opal, that would be a great stone. Look at it, keeps riding up on me, so I don't know what's going on. If something just keeps returning, something, you know what I mean? Like you can't push a boulder. You can't avoid a boulder, okay? You can't drive around one. You can't walk around. You can't climb one. They're freaking round. You know what I mean? Like you definitely got a challenge in front of you. If you're in any areas where there could be a possible landslide, like I don't see danger here, okay? But again, hiking, I got the goosebumps, okay? So just be aware of your surroundings. I mean, you can have a little landslide. I mean, if I'm driving, like for instance, if I was driving up north, I know there's certain parts of the highway, it's just there's boulders on top of those rock mountains, okay? The granite state, right? And you can see in the winter, like even now, you can see like the damage that, you know, winter does. A cold can crack a stone, you know, and you can see like if that ever crumbled and rolls onto the street, you know. So I did get the goosebumps. So I'm telling you, like if you are walking or doing anything like that, which gives me a little bit of a heads up if I decide to go into the forest, really trying to troop around, you know. So I think it's more of a metaphorical meaning than anything. It's just a challenge, you know, but I did get the goosebumps. So if you are exploring the forest or anywhere where you can clearly see that there's boulders, one, two, three, four, five, six. I don't know. I feel like it's in a forest. It's definitely the symbol for a boulder. Okay. So again, which is just a challenge. So, but I'm telling you, just be careful in the woods. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, please. Rest of April. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Message receives. That could be me giving you the message, or this is a spiritual message. Be aware of your dreams. Got grief. Yeah, this is definitely a challenge. Got compromise, balancing of the scales, and solitude. That song just came to me. Don't put the blame on me. Okay, so the bigger, I will tell you right now, dead in the middle is compromise. That's the challenge. Someone might not be talking to you because someone's not compromising, or there's no compromising, which is causing grief. You're clearly getting some type of message, whether it's from me, your spirit guides, your higher self, the universe, and then you do have the balancing of the scale. So you do have, I wouldn't say the upper hand in a situation. The karmic scales are being balanced. Like by the end of the week, you're going to find balance. Your best thing is to go within, especially if someone's not compromising, because this is the way it's going. You might get a message that upsets you. There is no compromising. The best thing for you would be to go within, okay? Because that's what's going to bring balance to a situation. You must have to see something here that you're not seeing, but you're about to see. I was about to say it's not funny. It's not funny. I just looked over and it says, love you, Mom. So one of my kids, as I'm like scribbling, you know what I mean? And it pulled me to that. That's strange. It totally just distracted me. That's Lonnie. I'm just gonna write, love you, too. That, I don't know why I got pulled to that. She must have been sitting at the table. Someone, one of my kids, all of them kind of have that writing. One of my girls. So, I don't know if something's going on with kids here. You might be facing a challenge with a child. I totally wasn't feeling that though. I think it's just was more or less like a little message. So I don't know. I don't know if it's like with grief. I don't, you know, like you're going to get a message like, love you. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know why I just got pulled to that like that. That could be a child. And we were talking about compromise. So there might be something with children here. Because I was going to say, it kind of was reminding me of the earth energy I just did with like getting that communication, getting a message, realizing there's no compromise, going within, don't worry, the scales will be balanced. And then it pulled me right to that message, okay? I mean, literally pulled me from what I was about to say. So I don't know if there's kids involved here. Tell me about received. Or if it's just that self-love, or you just need to hear it, like you are loved. I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Tell me about received. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, please. Ugh. Ugly communication about moving forward. So, tell me about received. Yeah, I don't. Whatever you're receiving, you're not going to be happy about, I don't think. This is the death of something. I can hear the crows, and I don't think it's a physical death, okay? Yeah, so it's going to be a challenge. You're going to receive a message from somebody. Yeah, see? You're going to receive something, and it's not good with the grief. So I don't know if it was meant for me to do these readings afterwards, because it's totally different than water and fire, but yet still connected. So you're going to receive a message. And I've never really noticed it. This face actually looks angry. So either the masculine's going to like retaliate and say something, or once again, it's the masculine. I said that wrong, masculine. It was the masculine in the earth reading too. I don't know. The masculine's going to get a message they do not like. It is going to cause sorrow. Yeah. This is very similar. You might want to go watch the earth reading. I'm hoping this is a little different, okay? It's like a wake up. Tell me about grief. Yeah, you're not going to be happy. I don't know if you have to give, look at again, the same too. I don't know if this has to do with money, a message of money. I couldn't pull money from the earth read, but again, this is money. And this energy looks pissed. Yeah, see, something's over, and I don't know if it has to do with money or not. See that blockage? Like it's not good. It's not good. I don't know if this is child support. I don't know what this is. Family. I think there's just kids involved. Because it said, love you, Mom. Okay, so, and not as in like a goodbye. I think it's just telling me there's kids involved somewhere within this dynamic. Your kids still love you, whether you think so or not. So I don't know if you're fighting with kids. But this is not just telling me earth. This is saying something about money, because I never realized his face was so fucking pissy. And this is going to be communication that brings sorrow. And it's a form of manipulation. This is somebody who's pissed that they're not getting their way. This is somebody that's happy because you're sad. Look at that. I've never noticed the anger on this dude's face. That's being pissed. You are not, yeah, the masculine is receiving some type of message that is going to cause a lot of pain. Could it be from a child? Possibly, but I don't think so. I think children are involved here. Again, family dynamic. So if this isn't your family dynamic, it can be someone else's family dynamic. This is not compromising. This is somebody that refuses to compromise. You don't even see this coming. This is literally how the fire, what did you say, what fire? The fire signs read was so on point. Oh, okay. Fire just came in the earth. This is a lot like earth. It's starting off the same exact way, guys. The best thing you can do is go within and you know, balance the scales. Tell me about this compromise. This isn't good. This is arguing. This is sorrow. This is sadness. I don't know if you got to give money away. Hard money that you saved and earned. Like, I don't know if you feel, this isn't reverse. This wouldn't be feeling defeated. This is somebody who's not going to compromise right now this week. There's not a chance. You got a massive challenge in front of you. So I suggest you just head on. Again, guys, the household, it's the same thing with the lovers. Something's not going in somebody's direction. Or somebody's going to make a choice to compromise elsewhere. Yeah, no. See? It's the same fucking reading, guys. I don't know if you're dealing with a Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus. Too many people in the picture. Holy shit. I don't know what this is representing, some type of house or commitment. And again, I kept thinking like that's like a tent, like a house. And there was a house for one of the symbols. Something's going on within the household. And this is not something you want to compromise on. But somebody wants you to and you're not. So I don't know what the fuck this is. This is what I couldn't figure out, and I didn't think it was really important to figure out. But apparently it is. This is like a marriage, an engagement, being married, having a house, condo, whatever, something you own. Could just be land. Could be a fucking house in the woods. It could be a vacation home. But this is the end. This is not representing commitment. This is something that's not going in somebody's direction because they can't move into a house. They can't have a house. It's something. I don't know if somebody's like, if there's a divorce going on, they're like, here, have the fucking house. Just have it. I don't fucking want it. This is because someone's pissed and hurt. It's like, you want to fight me for the house? Or there's a fight going on within the household. There's a family dynamic here, guys. And this is no compromise. What is this house thing? Okay, so now, before it was reversed. Yeah, see, something's still not, someone's not picking up on something. He's gonna be pissed. I'm not fucking compromising. Jack shit. Yeah, see, there's that Hermit. You're gonna have to go within. This is all being done out of spite. I don't know what this is. That's not nice communication. That's somebody who's about to attack. This is like, you want to fuck with me? I don't know if this is somebody like, you want the fucking house? Have the fucking house. This is arguing over living situations. There's no compromise. This is like having to be the bad guy. But for a good reason. Tell me about solitude. The masculine, I'm telling you, is so now there's a feminine going within. But something, yeah, something, see, it's toxic. She's going to get real quiet. But look at her looking at that coin. This is something you don't want to see, guys. This is a strong message for my men this week. This is literally something that my men don't want to see coming, and it's coming. And she's focused on money, and all of a sudden she's going to get real fucking quiet. Unless this is something, no, see, another wife and husband. I don't know, this is a commitment that's already together, or it's over, or it's a marriage and you were separated, but there's not a divorce. Like, this is, it's going down. Yeah, see, she's not getting, this has to do with money and a masculine moving forward. I can't stress it enough. That was the Six of Pentacles in this one. She was seeking attention. She was trying her best, and she's not winning. See, no self-love, no self-respect. Looking, yeah. This is not good. So now, if you're just watching this, you should definitely go watch Taurus, okay? There's no question. Because Taurus was like just receiving stuff, really upset, painful information. And now this is like almost like somebody seeing something now and is like, okay, I'm going to put my foot down. You want to play dirty? But see, that type of energy sucks. I know, because the masculine's going to be like, all right, I'm going to fucking play dirty now. But I don't know if it's meant to play dirty. It's pulling me, I think so now, because it's pulling me back to that read, settle in the score. So the masculine's pissed for a reason. And some of the masculine is like, you know what, is going to fight for their own house, their own property, something within a family dynamic. And there's a feminine that's going to get real fucking quiet here, okay? But her focus is fucking money. This is somebody who did not see this coming. But you don't need to worry, in a way. Like I said, remember I told you the universe was coming in? The universe is most definitely stepping in. I had this feeling last night and this morning. It's funny this is actually coming out in the reads like this. I didn't think it was to this extent. This could, if you guys don't have property, this could literally be, yeah, see, you're going in a new direction, the masculine. It's going to be okay. You turn your back towards all of it. This could literally be child support, if you don't have property. But this is money, loss of money, lack of money. But this is somebody who has money. The Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, the same type energy, they have money. This is a marriage that's over. And the masculine is now going to see something, but the masculine is going to be fucking pissed. In a way, I almost said that sweet revenge. But they're going to be up in their head. And then the feminine's going to, like, I don't know, block communications. She's still up to something. She's focused on her coin. She's not focused on the family. She's not focused on her own money. This energy has a different agenda, I'm telling you. Because she's linked to the Five of Swords. She has a different agenda. I don't know what she's doing, but it's not good. Yeah, I asked for her overall energy. See? She's pissed, guys. Pissed. Even if she goes within and lets her guard down, she's doing it for manipulative reasons because she still doesn't want to accept that something's over. And see, didn't go her way. There's something with money here, guys. Could this be sorrow? Yeah, but I'm telling you, there's still something linked here to money. It's just, it's given. It's a given. Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles. I'd be more worried about what she's not saying. I'd be real worried about what she's up to. Twin flame, numbing. Yeah, see, she doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to accept it. See, she has a lesson here. She doesn't want to see it. She doesn't want to learn it. She's there. You could have been dealing with a twin flame. Those don't last like people think they do. I don't know why everyone thinks those are beautiful connections. They're fucking not. She's not being admired. She wants to be admired, okay? This is what we're not seeing, and I already said that to you. She wants to be admired. Trying to get attention where she's not getting it. Maybe she's thinking about another woman. Maybe there's jealousy. There's a lesson here for her. She's being fake. In divine timing, everything happens for a reason. That was my ending to you guys' video. Okay? So, yeah, she doesn't want to be left alone. She's trying real hard. Dark night of the soul, fear, communication, barriers. Like, she's trying real hard here to... That was her going within with the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords in the other reading. It's just, it is what it is. She's going to have no choice but to let it go and realize, you know, it's just, she didn't win. She was in it to win. And somebody just clearly, there was a masculine that wasn't seeing her intentions. They just weren't. And you wouldn't offer this type of energy. This type of energy would give you no indication that their agenda was different. There's jealousy here, there's manipulation, there's been blockages. And that is blocking. She's been blocking this one moving forward. But guess what? The Tower comes in, just like in the other read. I can't stress enough to go watch the Earth video. But he's turning his back. He's gonna get what's justified in a situation. This is just in the air. And I'm telling you, my intuition is on point because I actually warned a friend this morning about a situation. Not to this extent, okay? But I had no idea it would come into the reads like that. And I knew my intuition's been telling me for a while, but I didn't say anything. I let it be. I knew it was coming into play. So it's not just... It's massive for the collective. This is a massive wake-up call. This isn't like minor shit, guys. Like, it's even bigger than I thought, to be quite honest with you. You know? And if it's not major, then this is like child support. It's something like that. But this is her that's been blocking, and it's just... It's not going to go anywhere. She's not going to get away with it anymore. And a masculine is going to finally see something they weren't seeing. There's a lot of money on the board, guys. I don't know. It's a lot. Everything. There's something here that has to do with money. And it's the masculine that does not look happy about a situation. I don't, you know, yeah, see, it's the same thing. Not happy. So, not good. And the masculine's getting the message. And I don't think it's from somebody who's loving. This is not a message. This is intentional. This is intentionally hurting somebody. This is not coming from somebody who's just pissed off and angry about a situation. It's not. And I'm here clarifying, okay? This is not coming from a loved one. This is coming from somebody who is not getting what they want and has very ill intention. And I'm telling you, the masculine would not see it coming. They would never think for 1 second that this type of energy would do this. I'm telling you. And it's all because of jealousy and spite and games and just bitterness. It's unfortunate because she's out to hurt a masculine energy. Like she's seriously out to hurt a masculine. She's been blocking a masculine for a while. And I've been reading this off and on for 6 months. There's divine timing. Someone's about to see someone's true colors. And this is not an anger and hurt. This is a masculine should have saw this a long time ago, and they didn't. So this is why it's going down. Again, go watch Earth, because I almost said Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be Earth, you could be anything. Any sign. But going into Taurus season, man, the universe is like, yep, got you. And that's reverse too, Queen of Wands. All right, somebody, yes. Obsession. And this is not the obsession from fire and water. This can get ugly. This is jealousy. Because this is somebody that's not getting their way with judgment. See in the background, he sees a future. This is somebody who sees their future. And it's probably elsewhere. This is not good. This is not the masculine being jealous anymore. This is a feminine that's about to lose her shit. This was out of the blue. It's even out of the blue. I got the goosebumps. I didn't even see that coming. Yeah. This is somebody who wants something. It could be a water sign. Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, something's over. Someone's on a spiritual journey. This is a feminine that's jealous of another feminine. She could be jealous of a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or she is a Cancer, Scorpio. No, she's a fire sign. That's, again, trying to seduce and something. It didn't work. She doesn't have anything on this other energy. This is not a loving energy. The Empress reverse is not a loving energy. You know, this is a loving energy. She's jealous of this connection. And I don't like this, that she's coming out with this. Because I already read jealousy. This is obsession, jealousy. I don't think you guys need to worry if you're the other feminine. I think this is happening because of this, and it's just, it is what it is. Or this is another woman that's extremely jealous and envy of someone else. Her own spirituality. It could be anything with the Fool being here in the world. Yeah, see, she's bitter with the Five of Swords. Like, this is in the past. So this is not good. This is literally a woman that is extremely jealous of another woman. But to an extreme. I don't think you need to worry, but it's out of spite. This is jealousy of someone else's good looks or somebody else's path, that somebody else is getting what she no longer has. But this is obsession. I don't think there's danger here, okay? But there's not danger, guys, but it's not good because she's pointing fingers. She's putting the blame on somebody else instead of really going within her own marriage or her own situation. It really has nothing to do with this person. So you have a sad situation here. You have an individual that doesn't want to see the truth and wants to point fingers. And it's all out of jealousy. So you have a woman that's about to be extremely hurtful when it comes to a man. And if this is not like a lover or something that you know, this could be happening within your family dynamics because there's family here. Okay? And you might be unaware that family's fighting like this. But it looks like it's going to come out this week. Yeah, but this is obsession. Somebody else's independence. It's jealous. It's envy. It's not good. I can't even remember what fire and water is about because this is representing fire and water. This is why I say to watch all my readings. Yeah, that's her. She's going to be upset. She wants to focus on the past too. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Eight of Cups reversed. Somebody wants to come back. Six of Swords reversed. It's not a thing. This is because somebody didn't get what they wanted. Somebody wanted somebody back and it's just not happening. Yeah, something's over, and there's a lot of jealousy. It's not good. Somebody could be returning to the past, but this is reversed. This is when you come back together with somebody, you walk back into each other's arms, and it's reversed. She wanted to revive something, and it didn't go down. And it has nothing to do with her, because I keep hearing stop pointing the finger. This is somebody who's jealous of somebody else, and she's not seeing the bigger problem. You notice how if you go back and watch Earth, it's shadow work. There's no self-love here. She doesn't love herself enough to even, like, this was all about winning, and she's losing the battle. So if you're the feminine, you're losing the battle, just lose the battle. This is going about it in a way you're about to go about something is not going to be beneficial for you at all or anybody else. She's not the problem. Something that went on between, like, she's not the problem. All I hear is jealousy, envy, pointing the finger. Yeah, see, there's other people in the picture. But she's not the problem. But she's going to make it a problem. And I don't know if the other person is aware of it. I don't know if the other person was aware that he was being blocked. I just got a toothache. Like, this is going to be a nuisance. This is going to suck. There we go, Queen of Pentacles. You know? With the Emperor. Judgment. Five of Pentacles. Like, it's just, it is what it is. Okay? This is somebody, and again, in the other one, she is going to eventually turn her back. She could be playing with other men too, and you have no idea. This is a sneaky, look at this energy. This is usually a lot of confidence. Right now, she doesn't have the confidence. So this is telling me this is very sneaky, manipulative. She wants what she wants. She wants other people to cater to her. The guy's in for a rude awakening. The guy has no idea. I'm telling you, this masculine had no idea who he was messing with. And they were probably married. I'm not shitting you. This is going to be a major wake-up call. He had no idea what he was messing with. Or yeah, see, 4 of Wands reversed. She's not getting it. Again, this has to do with a household or a house, a commitment. It's over. This isn't a commitment. This has to do with a house. 5 of Wands, competition. Okay? It's jealousy. She might even try to make him jealous. Okay? And it's that would be the wrong move too. Yep, see, there's that death card. Pissed off. She's angry. She's hurt. 9 of Cups reversed. 10 of Pentacles. This has to do with a family. This has to do with a house. This has to do with she wanted to rekindle something. She either wanted to move back in or she's after money. She wanted that stable lifestyle with this individual, and it's not happening. And with divine timing coming in, somebody else came into somebody's life for a reason to break this up. And it's not because of her. This was something that 2 people were holding on to that was toxic. So somebody had to come in on his end or her end. That's it. It's that simple. But it doesn't boil. She didn't do anything wrong. She did not come in and wreck a family. So I don't know if this energy is like, oh, she's a home wrecker. Because all I hear is stop pointing fingers. This was something that was already broken. And somebody must have been in the picture for a long time and somebody still wasn't picking up on something. So it's going down. It's going down this week. She's not getting her way. So again, you're dealing with a strong fire sign, or this is just saying she was trying to seduce in a way that's just not going to happen. Yeah, see, 4 of Pentacles. She has no choice but to let go. But again, she was trying to block the same energy as before. Yeah, see, Emperor reverse, Strength, Five of Swords. She's pissed, guys. She is going to feel defeated, but she's still in that toxic energy. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. She wanted to recreate, or she wanted back in the house. She wanted to move in. She wanted to purchase a house. Yeah, see, Five of Pentacles reverse. So somebody's getting out of this energy. Somebody's not having it anymore. And this is not her. This is somebody else seeing something. So it must be linked to the masculine. What's this Eight of Cups linked to? Three of Swords. Too many people in the picture. I mean, Three of Cups. Four of Swords. I don't know. Somebody that's just really going within right now, I guess. What is this Queen of Pentacles? Hierophant, Ten of Swords, Ace of Swords. So I don't know if the truth is being delivered, but again, not accepting what's happening. Not accepting somebody else is in a house, not accepting how something is going. It's just the Lovers. Okay. And that was just the Hangman with the four of Wands. So somebody is seeing something differently. Judgment, reverse. It's not happening. And it really has nothing to do with competition. This energy just doesn't get it. I can't express it enough. And I guess I'm going to stop expressing it to you guys, because a majority of you are probably not this person. You're probably the other person. Because this is something you should not even entangle yourself in right now. You know what I mean? There's an outsider. And if you guys are in this karmic situation, leave it be. But this is a straight up marriage. There's a family. There's money involved. It's ugly. And it's so strong on the board this week. So one more for the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah. She's she got rejected. Okay? And she's going to continuously try again. She's going to be relentless. She's about to give up, though, with the Four of Coins. But I still think she's going within and trying to, like, figure something out, plot, strategize. She's up to no good. Because she's not accepting that something's over. And if a masculine thinks that you think that she's accepting this, you're dead wrong. She's not accepting this. She's just not. Yeah, see, again, there's going to be messages. And he's pissed. He probably has to dish out money. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. This is that jealousy. Okay. Yeah. He's turning his back and he's going in a new direction. He's walking away. And she's just kind of like wants him to walk the other way, but it's not happening, guys. Somebody is definitely moving forward with or without anybody else. This needs to end. Yeah, see, it's just, I don't even think it's fear anymore. It's just something toxic. It's keeping somebody up. They're stressed out, upset, no self-worth. It's an ugly, ugly situation. It's going to get ugly. But remember, you had the balancing of the scales, so something, you know what I mean? Yeah, see, something's just not working in her favor. That's it. She's pissed. She's no longer gonna, yeah, see, she's pissed. She's just pissed. Putting the blame. She's not, again, don't put the blame on me. We're only human after all. So she's going to blame somebody else for how something went down. She's going to blame a third party, infidelity. Be careful if you go to court. I don't know. adultery. I don't know what you guys' laws are, but she might try to pin you on adultery. Like, she's going to fucking, she's going to spin things out of control. So if you've been separated, but yet had a relationship with somebody else, this is the type of energy she's in. And I'm telling you, you'd be like, no fucking way. She would never do it, blah, 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 blah. She might. I don't know how well you have to prove it. I don't know. But there was still a marriage in somebody else. And she's trying to figure out the money situation more than anything else. And somebody's going to get a big fucking eye-opening this week. And it's going to be extremely painful for the masculine. And she's going to try to make him jealous too. There could have been a man on the side this whole time. I'm telling you, like, he's going to find something out. I'd be real careful, like, again, every state's different when it comes to adultery. But this is somebody that will fight on every, not a stipulation, but every, anything she can check off on a certain piece of paper to get what she deserves or what she thinks she deserves. Like, the thing is, the universe is in charge here. Okay, even though everybody else is too. So she's only going to get so much money anyway, guys. So don't panic. Don't worry about it. Like, everyone has spirit guides, okay? Trust me, she'll get what she deserves and not a penny more. And because she's being spiteful, I guarantee she probably won't even get extra money for adultery. Like, because this is somebody, like, Spirit's not going to allow circumstantial evidence. You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, like, try not to worry about it. But she's going to play dirty. There's no second chances with the household. See? Done. That communication's coming in this week. Done. This is somebody who wanted back in the house. See? Yeah. There's a marriage here. This is somebody, or a kid's mother. This is somebody who wanted back in the house. Somebody shut it down. She could have used the kids for an example. There's kids here. And then I love you, Mom. Okay? So she's going to play dirty, and she's going to try to hurt this person. And it sucks. There's a masculine this week, a collective, a group of you, that's going to be hit hard and hit out of the blue. Look at her looking at that money. I'm telling you. Look at, guys, there's something about money that somebody did not want to see. Somebody did not want to believe that somebody was all about money, because it would not be stressing to me money. I think the masculine in for a rude awakening. They really just didn't see something coming. I'm asking for the bigger picture here, like what's happening. We got family, so there's family involved. Okay, crossroads. This is not a crossroads. This is the ending of being at your fucking damn crossroads. Destruction, bound. Yeah, guys, it's gonna get real ugly. Look at that house again. Pissed off because something didn't go the way she thought it would. This is the end of a family dynamic. It's that simple. Yeah, something about, yeah, solitude came out again. It sucks when shit goes down this way. And if it's not a lover, we got an offer here. Somebody's gonna have to go within Yeah, no barrier. See, it got rejected. There's no compromise. See, now we're getting back into the other read. So this is just something not going in somebody's direction once again, okay? Family dynamic. This is not, you know, household bound, like trying to bound somebody, compromise. It's just, it's not a thing, okay? Somebody's pissed off. It just, I don't know if somebody else dragged something out. Because, to be honest with you, everybody's to blame here too. Honestly, everybody in this dynamic for letting something play out to this point. You all have to partake in something. And there is definitely, you know, there's always two sides of a situation, and obviously there was other people involved here, but the way somebody played something out, they just, whether it's the masculine or the feminine, they just kept dragging something out for something to go in their direction a certain way. You know, maybe they wanted to leave a family situation in an amicable situation, but you know what? You can't always get, it's not always going to go down and play out the way you think it is. And this is somebody who wanted something to play out differently, but somebody was naive. Somebody still here was not picking up that somebody is being malicious, and because somebody didn't want to see that, the universe is going to make damn fucking clear that they see it. And unfortunately, it's just the way it had to go. Okay, Finny? This is all going down this way because somebody was in denial. Because somebody played games. Whether it's the masculine, it doesn't matter. Somebody played games and prolonged something for too long. And somebody is now going to play dirty because they thought they were going to win. And it should have never even have been a game. That's what I'm saying. Someone played a game in this situation, else it would not have come down to this. And this woman has been manipulating and blocking somebody from something. And like I said, a masculine just didn't want to see it. So the universe is going to make sure that he does. It sucks because he's about to get really hurt. And he's probably been holding on to hurt, which sucks too. You know? But again, he didn't want to see it. He thought he would play the game too. And now the universe is like, this is just ridiculous. Let's put an end to this shit. You know? So that's what's going down. I really hope this doesn't come in every day in our reads because we just read it. So I really hope that we get a different group of, we see a different group of energy when I come back and start reading, you know, the next 48s, the dailies, because this was so clear. You know, somebody's just not getting what they want, and it's just time to lay it to rest. What a beautiful sun. It's about to peak. All right, I love you guys. I thought about doing like a Sunday vibe, but we'll just get the same read, so there's no point. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So I'm hoping if anything, you're very welcome. I'm hoping if anything, maybe this comes in one more time in a collective read at the max, because there is a lot of us that are not going, that is not in the midst of this. Like, I'm not in the midst of this. I'm not that empress. You know what I mean? But somehow, some way, it's attached to family, you know, family, friends. Some of you might not even have known there was a family situation. Some of you might not even have known two people separated because they kept it to themselves. This is something that's going to totally come out of the blue. Like, what do you mean you're getting a divorce? What do you mean you're separated? Like, this is that type of scenario where two people probably kept it to themselves. So this could be a common law marriage. This could be somebody that was just together for 10 years but literally weren't married. You know what I'm saying? It's however this is going to go down for you guys. Is how it's going to work, how it's going to play out. Like, this could literally be like, for instance, I don't think it's me, but this could be my parents being like, all right, we didn't tell you guys we're getting a divorce. You know what I mean? And like, I'm talking to the point where you would be like, nope, not my read. I would have saw it coming, blah, 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 blah. No, you wouldn't have saw this coming because two people try to hide it. Two people were playing games. You know what I'm saying? And now it's just because somebody was playing games and the other person played along. Now there's a major fucking problem because two people played along. And this is what happens. Now somebody's not getting what they want because it looks like love might have trumped a situation. And it's going to be a massive shock for everybody. There's going to be a big turnaround that a lot of people didn't see coming. So however you want to, you know, add that into your life, that's definitely what's going down for a big group of the collective. I know you saw that yesterday, but I swear it's a different bag. I've had all my kids here and their boyfriends and their friends. I'm going through like trash like you wouldn't believe. Last night I literally had the house to myself. Like, everyone was like, you want to go out, you want to do this, you want to do that, and I'm like, fuck no. I stayed in with the dog. It was like, I want no part of nobody right now. I got my own shit, you know. Come on, Vinny. I got my own shit. I can have a glass of wine all by myself. I'm a big girl. I don't need to entertain shit like that, you know? Not having it. Whatever just doesn't resonate with me anymore. I don't even feel the need to explain it to anybody anymore. If anything, it's more disturbing that, you know, you even got me to that point, you know? So, anywhoozy, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. I have, my hair's still wet, so I can feel it on my back. It's damp. I have Patreon pretty much all day tomorrow, so I don't know. You don't normally catch me on Mondays, but you might. Okay? I might want to give the energy some time to subside a little too. You know? You're very welcome. I did order a new deck with a pendulum. I got a couple new pendulums. And I was pulled to... I got a book on... I'll show you when it comes in. Everything comes in on Tuesday. But like natural herbal medicine. But it wasn't like witchcraft. It was something with witchcraft in the title though. But like herbal, not for witchcraft. I think it was more health. It was health related too. So I don't know if it's going to kind of like teach me like mix this herb with this herb so people would look at it as witchcraft, but it's more health related. It's more homeopathic, holistic, you know. I think it's more like that. I don't know. It's a newer book, Eve. Hold on. I'll tell you the name of the... But actually, I can just briefly... I can just go on my Amazon on my computer. I'll tell you the name of it so I don't have to click off. Because it has... Like, I saw it and I was like, oh, it gave me the goosebumps, and it has nothing to do with witchcraft. But it's funny that it was in that, the title. Oh, and I'm going to have the house to myself again. Caden's leaving. He's going to Dad's. Hello, Courtney. Hello, Governor. What did I order? Returns and orders. Yep. What did I order? All right. Green Witchcraft. It's called Green Witchcraft, a practice guide of discovering magic. Okay, so that's why it's called that. It's the practical guide to discovering the magic of plants, herbs, crystals, and beyond. So I'm sure there's a lot more in it, but it talks about natural magic and energy and wisdom and green witchcraft, okay, which is harmony within energy, the green path, growing plants, you know, putting maybe intentions behind your plants, you know, trees, animals, using crystal power and healing. You know me, I love shit like that. And I'm actually surprised that I was pulled to that because I typed up pendulums, and you know how shit works. I typed up pendulums, and this was the first thing, and then the page went blank, and I'm like, that's weird. And it popped me right out to my home screen. So I went back on to Amazon because I've had some luck with pendulums. So I went back onto Amazon and I punched up pendulums, and then pendulums popped up. And then in the midst of every single pendulum was this book. So I'm like, I look up, I'm like, what do you want me to get this book? And I got like goosebumps from head to toe. I'm like, okay, I'm getting the book. I'm like, all right. I mean, I got the goosebumps, like, thank you. You know, that's how I started with tarot. I got into I got into astrology, and then from astrology, it pulled me to crystals, and then from crystals, it kept bringing me to YouTube videos on tarot, and I would get wigged out because I was like, no fucking way, that shit's like it was so taboo to me. You know what I mean? You all know the story. Nobody in my family and friends would have ever thought I would have got into tarot because I was so against it. I was so freaked out every single time Spirit brought me to it. But now I know when things like that happen, it's because that's what they want me to have, you know? So, and the tarot deck was next to the book, and I didn't even punch in tarot cards. So, and there's nothing about this deck that I find, there's nothing to this deck that I was even pulled to. It's like a traditional deck. I can't even explain it. And I was like, that's weird. And then when I went into, and I clicked on it, just the picture, and you have to do a lot to add it to your cart. And then when I went to my cart to see if all my 3 pendulums were in there with my book, there was that deck of cards. Okay. So, and I wasn't even looking for a new deck of cards. So Spirit talks to you. Your guides guide you. And a lot of people don't want to see that, you know, but I'm telling you, like, through my experiences, that's how it works for me. And if it's going to consistently pop up, and then mysteriously just add in my deck, my cart, you have to add to cart and then scroll all the way down. You know what I mean? So, and I'm telling you, there's, I almost took it out of the cart, but I'm like, there's no way. Like, it's in there for a reason, you know? And there's nothing about this deck that's like pretty or fancy or I was pulled to. Like, it's almost like, I don't even like that style in a way. So it's got to be the energy within that deck. It's either that or Spirit wants me to work with that person that created the deck. And I want to say, her name's Erica something, EZA something. I want to say she's the one that created the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. And I do have it, but I don't use it. So I don't know, but that's what I'm saying with like signs, you know, that I will follow my intuition with stuff like that, you know, but that's me, and I've been experiencing it for a long time, and I know how spirit works with me and my guides. So they want me to have it. There's a reason why they want me to have it. Maybe it will open a whole new door of something that sometimes cards will do that. Sometimes pendulums will do that. Sometimes crystals will do that, you know. So I'm excited because everything's coming on Tuesday. So I doubt it will be here in the morning, but and then I got to cleanse them. So I'll probably use them with you on Wednesday. But I am excited for the new pendulums. Hi, Vinny. He's a good boy. Want to say hi? Hi. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? He's a good boy. Huh? He's a good boy. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a really good rest of your day. I do. I'm gonna relax. I know Danny's coming to scoop up Cade. And I know I needed to go grocery shopping, but you know what? I might not even do that. Oh, and again, I binged watched Baker and the Beauty. I know it might be cheesy to some people, but I was like, yes. I loved it. So, and it's the first time I caught it on Netflix. It was probably another reason why I didn't want to leave my house last night, because I had found it yesterday morning, right before the horses. And I think I had watched a couple episodes. And then I did the horses, and I came back and I binge watched the shit out of that series. So cute. It's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast. But I love the way they left it hanging, because you know there's going to be another season. It just stinks that you got to wait so damn long. That's all right. So if any of you guys know of any other series that I can... I mean, I don't have time to binge watch anything else, but I'm not going to lie. I was excited because I haven't had anything in a long time that I've binge watched like that. Like the Outlander, I binge watched. It took me a while, but I was obsessed with that, you know. So, all right. Earth Angel, Earth Angel, Earth Angel, won't you be mine? My take on an Earth Angel. It can be anybody, okay? It can be somebody who comes into your life for a short amount of time. It could be somebody who's meant to be on this plane for a long amount of time. I think typically, let me get a sip of water. I think typically it can be both. It can be a short amount of time. It can be a long amount of time. It can be the right amount of time. But it's somebody who's meant to come into your life, okay? Somebody who is a healer. I don't think like you're gonna marry like an Earth Angel, or it's not like that. It's like short amount of time. Like for instance, definitely can put you on your path, but like for instance, it could be somebody who you're sitting at a park bench and a complete stranger comes up to you. And you know, you think, oh my God, my new best friend, or maybe we can exchange numbers, and it's not. It's like a very short encounter, okay? Just somebody who just kind of like gives you one of those moments and makes you think about all sorts of stuff, and all of a sudden you're reflecting on X, Y, Z, and it's like, where did that come from, you know? And then others, I think you can be in this world for a very long time, you know? And they just help people along the way. Like I'm a healer. I'm not an Earth Angel, you know? But ones that come in and, you know, are meant to go through X, Y, Z and help people along the way. Someone who doesn't just stay in one spot. It wouldn't be somebody that you make a long time connection with. You know? Someone who comes in and kind of like saves the day type thing in a cliche way. You know, somebody that comes in, you can't afford rent. You know, you've been put in this situation, and next thing you know, whether it's through a church or the town or an organization, you know, somebody makes it possible. Next thing you know, oh, we just got, you know, an anonymous donation. So here you go. Those are where you need to be extremely thankful. I remember, for instance, it was one year between me and Danny. It was like right after the separation and between my spirituality. Everyone was like, oh, you can always go for the town through help and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, it was like more embarrassing, you know. But I did. And I was just so incredibly thankful. Like, and ever since then, I try to help do like a checklist at this church or help with like, they do Christmas baskets and like Thanksgiving baskets, hand out turkeys. And I tried for like a couple years, and there was a couple times where they're like, oh, we already have all like it organized, we don't need any more help, and da-da-da-da. And not to mention, they really don't want residents helping because they don't want anybody else to be embarrassed, you know. But to me, that was just like a blessing. You know, it was just like, and I had to like suck it up, but I knew like I didn't want to take away from the kids that year, and it was already so damn fucking hard and difficult, and I just quit my job and I was losing my shit, and I lived off the bank account, and then that money went, and I got into spirituality, but I knew I didn't want to blow money like that. You know, it was a shit show, and it was just, you know, circumstances like that, like one person guides one person, and then the next thing you know, that, you know, like I had a friend, like I was like, I couldn't help, like I had to take care of my own family, and I think she was like 4,000 behind on rent, gonna get kicked out, like nowhere to go. She was in a domestic violence, like it was ugly. And she had called every churches, all her resources, everything. And next thing you know, there was just an anonymous donation, and the church called her back. You know, that's a good example of like an earth angel, somebody who just kind of steps in, and I don't know, maybe your guides contact their guides, or they just make it happen. You know what I mean? So I don't think like in my case with me going through the town with like was an earth angel thing, but I'm just saying, for instance, like the whole rental thing, you know what I mean? With her dynamic, because it was definitely deserved. She definitely deserved it, and it changed her life. Like, you should see her now. You know what I mean? She went back to school. She didn't take advantage of the system. Like, she had a second chance, and maybe Spirit knew that's all she needed was a little help to get her back on her feet, you know? So, but there is stuff out there, and me, I'm telling you, that one experience, just that one Christmas, as humiliating as it was, I really appreciated and learned what like gratitude was, and being thankful for what we have, and it was just above and beyond. It wasn't cheesy shit, you know, and it was just like, whoa. I felt the need, and this is before I went even like got into spirituality, right around the same time. Like, I felt the need to even give back, but again, they didn't. You know, I tried. I helped in different ways, but when it came to that, like I said, I don't think they wanted to have anybody local so nobody else was like embarrassed or felt uncomfortable that somebody was handing them something. They didn't want other people in the town, if that makes sense, to be aware of other people's dynamics, which I thought was beautiful, you know, because some people can be so judgmental. But that was like a savior. I did not expect any of that, you know. It wasn't even questions. It was just the craziest thing, because I had money in the bank account and certain stuff, but I knew I couldn't spend it. And I'm like, there's no way that, you know, I don't even know if I'll qualify for this, especially if they want to see like bank statements. And, you know, because I did have what the money we split, and but I just didn't know how to touch it. I don't know how to explain it, you know. But I did need their help, because if I was to touch a certain amount of certain money, and I don't even know if that money was, I don't even know if I could touch that money yet until the divorce was over and final. I don't know if I had access to it yet, but I knew it was there, but I still didn't want to borrow from like family. I didn't want them to know the dynamics I was in. Just, you know, things like that. So I was just incredibly thankful. And I can't even tell you. It was so overwhelming. I've never been overwhelmed like that. You know, seeing the beauty in such something so little, you know. So, things like that. But yeah, that's my kind of explanation. Someone who's here for, to me, they could be here for a long time on this plane, or just come in and out, you know. Somebody who, a guide, a spirit, and you would never even know you were dealing with a spirit. You would never even deal, somebody can't, you know what I mean? You would never know somebody even could come in your life and do what they do, or who knows. And then, you know, an earth angel is definitely not someone who sticks around. It wouldn't be like a family member. It wouldn't, you know what I mean? It's somebody who just does their job. Like a spirit guide would do. I mean, that's my opinion, you know. People will come in a time of need, and you don't really even see it coming, and they definitely make you reflect and change your perspective and look at things differently. Some type of kind act of kindness, you know, just even if it's just to like cheer you up, or have you look at wildlife in a different way. You know, like somebody could sit on you on a park bench and be like, who would have known you would have been sitting here talking to a squirrel? And you're like, who the fuck is this person? Next thing you know, a squirrel comes along and you're like, okay, you know, things like that. I think there's plenty of them. You know, it's just a matter of how you want to acknowledge it, what you take from it. So, but all right. I gotta pack Caden. The ex will be here in 15 minutes. And if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Tuesday. I love you guys. I love you too. Hang in there. Oh yeah, there's no comparison, an archangel and an earth angel. Yeah, huge difference. Okay. All right. All right. I love you guys. Bye. You're welcome.